Hey guys, this is Vaughn. Welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beef! Can you tell that I have made a little bit of change to this house? Not a whole lot, but I did a little bit. Was really undecided about this bottom trim. Before it was marble and marble, and it looked kind of weird. I thought about replacing it with this red brick, and then I thought that looked weird and it like blended too well. And thought about using stone, and that didn't feel right, so I replaced it with spruce, and I think that actually works really well because then it ties together with this beam up here, and it kind of keeps the house the same couple colors. So it's still kind of a weird color combination, but I think it looks good. But as you can see, I've not finished the top of the house, and I will eventually get around to doing that. But the reason that I didn't is because the other night, as it happens, I was sitting around thinking about building things in Minecraft, and I got a whole new idea for another build that I wish that I had done instead. I like this house, so I'm not going to tear it down, but I'm thinking about building something possibly over here. It's going to be a lot bigger than that. I do like my bigger builds. This is not going to be like Pentagon big, but I'm thinking about flattening this mountain right here, this little hill, and possibly filling in some of this land, building something kind of here overlooking that area. It's going to be a lot of flattening, so I'm not looking forward to that, but I got a cool idea. I'm going to do kind of like a Romanesque villa, and it's going to have like a big courtyard in the center, and I almost don't want it to be here. I almost don't want it to be overlooking this green area, because I kind of want it to be like out in this red desert area, so that like the only bit of green you would see would be like the area in the courtyard. So like I could build it over here or something where, well, it would have to, I mean, this biome is so big, but just, you know, somewhere that it would be the only bit of green that you would see would be the inside of the courtyard. Well, maybe I'll do that, because I like that little house there overlooking that beautiful view, but I think it would lose some of its, oh, my squeaky chair, it would lose some of its majestic, uh-oh, that's out, but yeah, it would lose some of its majesty, I think, if I build the Roman villa right next to it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to scout around, oh god, yay for long fall boots. I'm going to scout around, well, I'm going to recharge my jetpack, then I'm going to scout around and see if I can find a place that I like, and I'll bring you guys back once I have figured out a new place to put this new build. And this doesn't mean that I'm giving up on finishing this house or on any of my other projects. It's just nice to have different things going at the same time. So I'll bring you guys back in a second. Okay, I think I have found a pretty good flat area. It's not obviously perfectly flat, but I think I can flatten this a lot easier than I can flatten that other area. And it's not surrounded by pretty much anything other than just more red rock and redness. So that's going to be the area that I think I'm going to use. Probably just that area right there. Maybe over here, but I think I'm going to start with just, it's probably just going to be a square or rectangle shape. And I brought, in this bag, a bunch of dirt, because I want, like I said, the center to be a big, giant courtyard, basically. So I want the middle part to all be like green grass and plants and things. So I'm just gonna kind of freeball this. I think that's the term. If not, it is now. We're just gonna freeball this, and I'm just gonna place a bunch of dirt kind of haphazardly and talk to you guys while I do that. So I started a new series the other day, Fez. It's a game. It's kind of like a 2D scroller, but is actually technically 3D kind of. And I'm only, as of the recording of this video, the second episode is up. Had a lot of fun recording it. I got a free game, or a free version of the game, when I emailed Polytron to ask if I could let's play it and monetize the videos. Instead of just saying yes, they actually said yes, and here's a free code and an early release code so you can play the game on your PC before everybody else can, and we love you, and let's players, and yay. Which is pretty freaking awesome, and I've really been enjoying the game. So It got my first episode went up and it got a pretty decent response. It got 100 views. Hopefully, that'll continue to go up, but after, I think, 2 days, or 3 days maybe, it's got 100 views, which I know for someone like Good or somebody is pathetic, but for me, I'm pretty happy with that. But of course, would love to have even more views, and it's a really fun game, kind of like a puzzle game. So if you would like to, yeah, I think we're going to go all the way over there. If you would like to take a chance to check that out, I would really appreciate it. At least give, the first episode a view. Lots of fun. Do some silly voice acting in that one, so if you would want to hear me do goofy voices, definitely check it out. Let's see, what else is on the agenda? For those of you who, well, I guess it hasn't aired yet, or maybe it has aired. At this point, I'm not sure what has gone up yet, but PAX Prime tickets went on sale the other day and sold out within 6 hours. The 4-day passes sold out within the first 20 minutes, and then the individual day passes continued to sell out very quickly. I was fortunate enough to be online and available and awake when they went on sale, but even though I got into the queue like maybe an hour or two after they went on sale, the Saturday tickets were already sold out by the time I got into the queue. But I am going to be going to PAX East. I got the other 3-day tickets, or PAX East, PAX Prime, which is in Seattle, Washington. It's at the end of August and the start of September. It's, I don't have a Saturday ticket, like I said, but have friends who may end up being on panels, and that friend is probably going to be Good, and he has said that if that happens, that I can probably buy the Saturday ticket off of him. Yeah, it's going to be a really long courtyard, but I think that's going to work out well. So I will probably end up being able to find a Saturday ticket. Either that or I'll give in and buy one off of a scalper on eBay, which really annoys me because if it wasn't for the scalpers, then the tickets probably wouldn't sell out as quickly as they did. I'm pretty annoyed with, I don't have any wood on me. I'm pretty annoyed that they don't do anything about the scalpers. Let's go get some wood, because I'm going to use torches to count these blocks, and I want it to be like a big square. So let's get some torches. But yeah, I will be going to PAX Prime. It'll probably be very similar to how it was at PAX East. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to put a, one of those doohickeys, you know what I'm saying? I don't have any. New waypoint. We're going to call this one Rome. Done. And let's turn on yes, so that we can fly back there. Done. Back to game. And let's put a couple torches down, just so that when we come back at night, I'll probably sleep. I'm the only one on right now, but this will help us. I probably shouldn't be putting these on the dirt path, because I'm going to be counting along here, but whatever. So yeah, we're only 400 blocks from home. Rome. But yeah, it'll probably be very similar to the way that I did PAX East. I'm assuming that, Good and Paz will let me hang out with them, and I'll get to follow them around and do derpy things like that, and take funny videos and photos, and hopefully, just have a good time like I did. I don't know if there's any plans to have a Minecraft meetup, although I'm sure that, like at PAX East, there will be. I also know that Lorgon111, Brian, who I've been doing the Ruins in the Minecracker with, will also be there for at least the same days that I am. He also didn't get a Saturday pass. I don't know if he's going to try to get one, or if he's just going to call it good enough and enjoy what days he did get. But if you want to meet him, he's definitely going too, and he's really cool. I met, he did the Race for the Wool with Kurt and Schism and Gleason 9, and I got to meet Schism at PAX East, and I got to meet Kurt at PAX, or at Minecon. So meeting Brian will be kind of like 3 of 4. And speaking of Kurt, he's also going to PAX East. I mean PAX Prime. PAX Prime! So that's really cool. Obviously I got to meet Kurt at Minecon, like I said, but Minecon was pretty crazy, and I was in a different kind of headspace when I was at Minecon, so I didn't get to hang out with Kurt as much as I wanted to, and I didn't feel quite as comfortable with my position in the group, I guess. Not that I really have a position in the group, but whatever. I think that I'll be able to hang out with Kurt a little bit more at PAX Prime, and I'm really looking forward to that. I don't need that many sticks. Whatever. We've got that many coal. And you know what we can do? We can put the rest of these sticks in here, and I've probably got some coal in a box somewhere. It's kind of dark in here, isn't it? Why is it so dark in here? Maybe it's just me. Let's put that in there, and we'll put those in there. Okay, let's head back over there now. How is our jetpack doing? Oh, we probably need to charge that. So I am definitely looking forward to that. It was a little frustrating. You know, like, I'm also going to PlayOnCon, which is at the end of it, which is in July, and that's got its own degree of frustration. But comparatively speaking, like, it's so much less stressful because there's only going to be probably 500 people at PlayOnCon compared to, like, the, I don't know, 70,000 people that are going to be at PAX East. And, like, buying a PlayOnCon ticket, what you do is you load up playoncon.com and you click on buy ticket, and then you buy a ticket, and that's it. So there's no frustrating waiting in a queue for 3 hours to find out that the ticket's sold out within 2 minutes or whatever. I prefer small cons. I've gone to cons a lot. I've been going to conventions for something like 15 years now, and the big ones, these giant ones like PAX East and PAX Prime and stuff like that, Minecon is technically a small con, they are just crazy to try to get into. So I look forward to PAX Prime, but I think I'm going to enjoy PlayOnCon more just because I think it's going to be a lot less stressful. You don't have to worry about, like, tickets to get in and all that kind of garbage. Oh yeah, I made a new portal a new portal gun since I lost the other one, and I had that stand left over from the old one. Oops. Did it just go into my inventory? Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Put this back. Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but at the same time, kind of not. Look at the pile of creepers out there. Let's sleep. I said let's sleep. There we go. Let's see. What else do I want to do? Oh, in relationship to the whole PAX Prime thing, I live in Southern California. Seattle is not that far away. It's just about a 3-hour plane ride, I think, north. But it is still a bit away. It's about, currently, looking at prices of airfare, it's currently about $250 to buy a ticket, plane ticket. It's actually a little bit more than that, but roughly $250. And I was thinking about potentially trying to do a bit of a fundraiser, maybe do like a live stream. I feel kind of skeevy about asking you guys for money because I know that most of you guys have no money either. But at the same time, I know that a lot of people subscribed to me or liked watching the videos that I made from PAX East. So I was kind of thinking maybe a live stream could be fun. You guys could donate $10 or $5 or $2 or whatever, and that would kind of go toward helping me get there and provide more content to you guys. I wish that I could just afford it all by myself. And if the live stream doesn't work out, I will find a way to do it. It'll, you know, it would just be easier to do it if I had a little bit of extra money. As many of you know, I sell magnets that I draw. I don't draw all of the magnets, but majority of the magnets I draw, or I print out, you know, logos of, you know, the Hunger Games or Firefly or something. And I sell those through an Etsy shop, and the link to that Etsy shop is in every description for every video. And a lot of you guys have supported me already, which is awesome and unexpected and wonderful. And for those of you who do, I put your name. I have a little donation room in my Let's Play, or in my vanilla world. Let's count these out real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. Alright, let's just make it an even 64. 2, 3, 4, and then we can just use an entire stack of dirt on each end, so that'll be good. Alright, so, like I said, a lot of you guys have already supported me through that, which is awesome, and I've put the names of the people who have supported me up on a a build that I'm doing over in that world. It's not much, but I feel a little bit better selling the magnets because then you're getting something back for your donation as opposed to just your name on a placard. But for the live stream, you know, I was thinking maybe if you donate $20, then you get to name a building in my world, or I'll build you something in my world, or I don't know, you could have a special placard in my world or something. You know, it's just some sort of incentive to help further inspire people to maybe contribute. It's, like I said, I feel pretty skeevy, because, like, as much as, like, that money would help, I'm not destitute. Like, I don't make much money in my day job, but, you know, there are starving children in China, and you know, child's play type stuff really deserves the money more than someone like me. But I've had people offer, and I haven't had, like, a donation link available, so I think I'm gonna try it and just see how dirty it makes me feel. But like I said, obviously no obligation whatsoever to support me through that. It's very welcome, but not required by any means, and I don't want to become a guy that sits around talking about money. So to that end, that's all I'm going to say about that. I will make an announcement on my channel if and when I do the live stream. It'll probably be over the weekend, but I will worry about that at some other later date. One last thing I wanted to talk about before we if that's 64, we need to go in one, because that'll make this 65 otherwise, huh? Yep. So, May 10th, I believe, is my 1-year YouTube anniversary. Holy cow. Like, 1 year, that's crazy. Time flies. And when I think about where I was a year ago and where I am now, like, sub-wise, I don't know that I have a lot of subs compared to, like, some people. Some people in a year can go from 0 subs to, you know, 1 million subs, and I'm not that guy. And obviously, I kind of wish I was, just to feel like I was more successful, but, like, that's just not what I really set out to do. I just wanted to set out to make videos and have fun versus, you know, be some super famous, rich YouTuber, and, you know, there's ways to, I don't want to say cheat, you know, you have to be good, but there are ways that you can do certain things to guarantee more subs, and I don't want to do those things. But the friends that I have made and the experiences that I have had, you know, going to Paris and making friends with Good or Pause is just beyond anything that I had ever anticipated would happen, and have been really, really cool. So I feel like the last year has just been awesome. And, you know, of course, because of that, I have to have some sort of... this is going to run right into this, isn't it? I have to have some sort of 1-year anniversary special, right? So what I was thinking, maybe, and I don't know if I'm going to do this because I haven't actually... Like, I've thought about this for a while, but I haven't really given myself a lot of time because it's already the end of April, and I'm still haven't even started. This is basically the official start of it. Me talking about it right now, official start. But I was thinking it could be fun if those of you who have watched me for a while, or even if you're just new, if you wanted to record a video of yourself basically saying, "Congratulations, Vaughn. You know, congratulations on 1 year." And I thought it would be really fun if people did that, and then I got all of those videos and combined them all together and released them in one big video, so that it would just basically be all of my friends saying congratulations on 1 year YouTube anniversary. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I thought, you know, it would be fun if someone like Good submitted a video so that you guys could see, you know, Good being supportive, but it would be fun even more so for smaller channels that could potentially get their name out there and be recognized. I'm definitely a big fan of promoting, like, the smaller channels, and unfortunately, like, I still have a relatively small channel, so I don't think that, like, me saying, "Hey, go check out this guy," is going to, like, suddenly get you, like, a huge surge in subs, but someday maybe it could, and I like to think that a lot of that would, you know, I like to give back, so that would be something that you guys gave to me, and then I could give back. Plus, I just think it would be really cool to see a bunch of videos from people who watch me, or who I consider friends, and so on and so forth. Okay, so I don't know if that's even or not. I don't super duper care, but that's really big. That's probably bigger than I was anticipating. And I also wish that it was over a couple blocks. I mean, I guess we could easily move it over a couple blocks. Let's do that. Let's move it over. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do 10. Just make a nice even 10 blocks. Let's move it over. I will move this over off camera, and I will bring you guys right back. Oh man, I thought, oh, it'd be so cool. I'll get it all filled in when I bring you guys back in. It'll be all nice and done. And I dumped all of my dirt that I had, and that's that's only as much as I got done. So I need a lot more dirt. Like, that's not even maybe a third. There are 2 rows along the edges, but it's still a lot of dirt that I require. I'm gonna have to figure out. I've got that quarry set up back at the Circle of Influence area. I'm gonna have to figure out how to reset that up and do another quarry, I think, just to get the materials that I need to do this. Unfortunately, I haven't seen Casey in a while, and he's the one that made it for me, so I'm gonna have to either figure it out myself or have somebody just went up in flames, or have someone else help me do it. But that's the idea. I ended up making it a little more rectangular than square, which I think I'm gonna like better. Now, to give you guys a brief idea of what I want to do is I'm going to eventually put in, like, probably marble rooms on the side. So it's gonna, the rooms are probably gonna go out to about here-ish, and they're gonna go all the way around, and then there's gonna be, like, columns probably. There'll probably be rooms, and then there'll be like probably a 2 or 3 wide walkway all the way around the thing, and then there's going to be big columns. So it's going to look like a big Roman room. I don't know. I might even resize this, because this might still be too big. I like it this size, but as I was filling it in, it reminded me a lot of the build that I have on the vanilla server, which is also a giant platform with grass and stuff on it. And I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be a small gardeny area inside of a house, basically. So it'll be open to the sky, but it'll be, I don't know, this, you know what I might do is I'll leave it this size, but I'll put the walkway here. So these 3 or 4 blocks will be, yeah, I think that'll work. And I might make it a little shorter, because it does go on for a while. Anyway, I will decide all of that later. I'm going to get some more dirt and probably fill this in, hopefully before the next episode. I wanted to touch on the final thing that I was saying, and before I made the cut, is about the videos. If you would like to submit one of those for my 1-year anniversary, feel free to submit it. You can either send me the link, just upload it to YouTube. Either send me the link via Twitter. My Twitter account is VonRiderLP, same as my YouTube name. You can also submit it as a video response to this video, or pretty much any video. I'll see it. But this video would be a good idea to submit it to this one. Make sure that it's set so that I can see it. But also be aware that if it is set so that I can see it, other people can see it. So it might ruin the surprise. Also, make it no more than 20 seconds long, preferably 10. I don't need like a whole long giant spiel. Just basically show yourself, put yourself in F5, make sure I can see your in-game name if that's important to you, and just basically say happy 1-year anniversary, Vaughn. You know, nothing fancy or elaborate, because if I get 10 of them, then, and if each one is 20 seconds long, you know, they'll start adding up in time. So I may also cut them up if they end up being really long. So just bear that in mind. Otherwise, feel free to do it. I think it would be really awesome to get it from my subscribers, my friends, my fans, whatever. Go for it. Have fun. And I think that is it for now. I know this episode is kind of lame, and I didn't get as much progress on that area as I wanted to, but I'm gonna work on it off camera a little bit, and hopefully there'll be a little bit more to show you guys in the next episode. And hopefully it'll be less glitchy next episode. And maybe I'll put a roof on this thing. I don't know. We'll see. As always, thank you guys for watching. My name is Vaughn. Please check out my Fez new series. I'll see you guys next time.